Hey, fellow greetings, Vape fam. What is going on? This is Joe of All Vapes coming at you. Brand new vape cave. As you can see, like just all the massive amounts of decorations I got going on in the background. Just moved into a new house, so I'm pretty much just totally reestablishing the vape cave. But I got my bar, I got some vape, I got some awesome stuff. So bear with me if you will, guys. But today we're talking about Tank Sauce, okay? Awesome company. Really superb customer service. Now, let's kind of start from the beginning to the end. First of all, I've been sitting on this stuff for quite some time. I know you guys have heard me say that before, but really good quality. So good in the quality structure that I'm just going to, right off the top, I'm going to give the profile and the consistency a 5 right off the bat, okay? So we can stick those aside. Now, what does that mean, once again, when it comes to Joe of All Vape standards? What that means is that in the profile, whatever it is that you read for flavor, if it says that it's in there and it tastes like it's in there, boom, that's a big time profile right there, okay? The consistency is more so that when you actually taste it, you can taste individual layers, okay? How strong are the flavors and the layers and everything that's going on in there and kind of working and playing happy and stuff like that. So you really do need to take all that stuff into consideration. I got a wicked shadow going on. Okay, all right. Excuse the massive receding hairline, but we're going to get this going today, folks. So first of all, I'm just going to read it off from the beginning down to the end here. Now, there's only one flavor in here that I don't have. I don't know whether or not it was discontinued or whatnot. A lot of the times they'll come out with these flavor cards, then a flavor for whatever reason they discontinue, but I didn't end up getting that one. But I do have, the majority, about 95% of everything here. So first of all, this is the Tank Sauce label. Awesome little metallic blingy label going on right there, okay? The thing I like about these labels is that they're pretty much basic in just what it is. A lot of companies really go above and beyond as far as marketing is concerned. Some companies get really popular just by keeping it real and keeping it basic, but it still looks really good. Looks really super clean. Elephant ear is this one. 3 milligrams, obviously, because you know that's what I like. Now, the elephant ear is touted as, it's almost not even worth explaining, but I'll get into it. Sugary cinnamon pastry dough accompanied with whipped cream. Boom, okay? Now, most of these, actually all of these, are all 30-70, so you're getting a decent amount of cloud production in all of these guys going on here. So I'm just going to, basically go through each and every one of them as I explain it to you. So first of all, very true to profile. Like I said, I mean, this is going to get a 5 out of 5 on the profile and the consistency. Very tasty. Solid cinnamon extract that goes into this, and I've tried a lot of cruddy cinnamon extracts and a lot of e-juice. I'm sure a lot of you guys have too, but it doesn't get overbearing. You can definitely taste a very cakey flavor in this. A little bit of a light, airy taste with the whipped cream, kind of on the back end, kind of just light and fluffy, raises everything up. So the cinnamon is not so massively overpowering, and you give it a smell, really good blend. And it's not massively overpowering to your olfactory senses too. It's a very light scent, but it's a very solid flavor. Not too overpowering, but just right. Elephant ear was definitely a good one out of this one. The Graceland is the next flavor, and this one is pretty deep and robust. As they even say, it's their most complex flavor. So deep, robust, vape of peanut butter, banana, and caramelized cream. So very complex going on in this one. Now this one is pretty much right up my alley, folks. You guys know that I'm a dessert lover. This was massively tasty. So the caramelized creams, very deep and rich and just thick and dense as far as, it hits you on the inhale, it hits you on the exhale, okay? But then again, you've got that peanut butter flavor, which is a little bit tricky to get in a vape sometimes because, it's a creamy consistency and it's sweet with just a little bit of salty flavor going on in there. But the banana is a really good extract. So it's kind of a creamy consistency with the banana as well. A lot of companies actually use just a hint of banana to give it that kind of creamy, sweet consistency to it without adding cream, you know what I mean? Plus, it gives it a little bit of a tropical flavor. Very good flavor. Now, for those of you that do not dig into the dessert flavors very well, this one might not be your bag because it is a very deep, rich, and dense flavor. And like I said, 70-30 across the board with this, all of these. So you're getting very, very good cloud. You can drip to your heart's delight. I tank this stuff, generally speaking. I do drip from time to time, but most of the time I tank. So the Graceland was pretty darn decent. The next one is Saint Nick, and the Saint Nick is touted as a thoughtful blend of black cherry, roasted almond, and vanilla cream. Okay, so you've got a very unique flavor combination going on right there. Now, I love black cherry as it is. Deeper, richer, more almost kind of like a winey flavor to it, just, you know, with that deep, rich, red, dark grape flavor. And on top of that, you've got a blend of vanilla creams that's just going to make it kind of light and airy, but subtle. Not too massively sweet on this one. And the roasted almond really was a wonderful addition to this because, you know, it almost gives it kind of a holiday-ish, kind of a holiday-esque, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But it gives it just a very nutty quality to it, kind of earthy. So on the inhale, you're getting an influx of this almond with a little bit of the blended sweet creams. And on the exhale, you're getting a very, very good solid cherry flavor. The cherry flavor, because it's a dark cherry, is very prevalent. So yeah, you do get it on the inhale. But I think it's more enjoyable on the exhale because it starts to dissipate a little bit. Very palatable. I think you guys are going to enjoy that one. Pear Ball. Now this one is my favorite among the whole lineup here. And this one is baked pear and vanilla ice cream with a hint of cinnamon, okay? So we're using the same cinnamon extract that came in the elephant ear. Very light, not too dense, but you still get a little bit of that spicy nature going on in there. It was just a beautiful, beautiful blend. It really was a rich vanilla flavor with sweet pear, and it was a very fresh pear taste, but it tasted more like a baked pear dessert. You know, it was really, really good. Dense and rich where it needed to be, but still light and airy. It was kind of a combination between a palate cleansing dessert. Awesome stuff. And pear is my favorite fruit. So Sensational is the next flavor up. And Sensational is a deep roasted mocha with hazelnut and caramelized cream. So deep, rich coffee flavor. I love deep, rich coffee. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. Obviously, you know, we got Starbucks on every freaking corner. Dutch Brothers, you name it, man. So I like a good, rich, deep coffee flavor. This one was really, really good because it still had more kind of that creamy consistency with the mocha. But then, of course, you've got the hazelnuts, which, you know, just give it that really just kind of an awesome blend. I mean, it literally tasted like a morning cup of coffee, you know. A little bit of sweet cream going on in there. Very, very good blend. Not a weak coffee flavor by any means, which is probably why they call it sensational. But literally, this is the closest thing you're going to get unless you're vaping on Folgers, you know what I mean? So sensational, really, really good for you coffee lovers out there. I know I've had a heck of a time trying to find good coffee vapes. They're not very prevalent on the market, so I'm really glad Tank Sauce came out with that one. Stars and Stripes is the next flavor, and that one is a deep dish apple pie a la mode with caramel ribbons. So kind of reminiscent to the Pear Ball, but apple has a little bit of a sweeter consistency, not quite as earthy and rich as the pear does. And then, of course, you're getting the additive of the caramel going on in there with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. It's very, very sweet. Ultra creamy on this one. So you got the vanilla and the cream working together, so it's sweet and airy and light at the same time. This one is a perfect summertime vape. Not too deep, but just sweet enough that you can keep vaping it without getting sick of it, you know what I mean? Now, pretty much anything blueberry for me is going to be a massive hit, you know what I mean? You can put blueberry vape into anything and mix it with cedar wood, and I would still vape the heck out of it, you know what I mean? That actually might not be a bad vape. I don't know, maybe I'm getting a little bit loopy lately, but anyways, this one was pretty darn good. Like I said, most of the stuff that Tank Sauce comes out with, if not all of it, very high quality, great profile, great consistency. So the flavor of the blueberry was very true to the profile. Awesome stuff, awesome blend, and then the graham cracker was not too deep. I like graham cracker in a lot of vapes, but sometimes graham cracker can get just a little bit too kind of spicy and deep flavored. I don't like that. It kind of takes away from the rest of the flavors. But this one was almost reminiscent of like a blueberry pie. So I was definitely down for that. It was a very good flavor. Last but not least is Strawberry Blonde. Okay. Strawberry Blonde is, I'll read off exactly to you here, experience this unique blend of wild strawberries and vanilla creams. Some of our customers find this as their all-day favorite vape, okay? Every company for the past almost 10 years has come out with some signature blend of a strawberry or strawberries and cream flavor. Okay, there's so many blends, but there's only so many ways that you can make it amazing. You know what I mean? So use different extracts, use certain amounts of it, steep it, not to steep, yada, yada, yada. This was pretty darn enjoyable. So, you know, it's really rough for me, to be perfectly honest, to find just an amazement out of another typical strawberry vape, a strawberry cream vape, but the quality is what you go for. So, you know, I mean, it's like, how does the strawberry taste natural? Does it taste artificial? How much cream do they use? Do they use enough? Do they use any at all? You know, I mean, that's really where it has to go at that point. You either know you like strawberry and cream or you don't. But the point is that every flavor, every brand that you've probably ever heard of, save, you know, probably a small grip comparatively to the amount that are in the United States alone, have a strawberries and cream flavor. But tank sauce, awesome stuff. So I really enjoyed this one. Very light, very airy. The strawberry was fairly true to profile, but consistent as far as real strawberry flavor is concerned. So not massively artificial flavor on that one, but a very good cream consistency to it. So a nice blend, inhale and exhale, was perfect. It's a great binary vape. So all in all, to wrap this all up conveniently, tank sauce, very, very good company. Now, let's talk about the ratings here. Everything's a 70-30, so obviously it's going to get a 5 out of 5 on cloud. 0 throat hit whatsoever on this stuff, so very good. In terms of sweet, across the board, everything needed to be where it was. So I'm definitely going to give it a 5 out of 5 on sweet. And that's not to say that it was over sweet. I know I only work on a scale of 1 to 5, but I guess more so, let's drop it down to a 4. Basically just to say that it's not overly sweet, since my rating system tops out at 5. So let's give it a 4 just for kicks and giggles. Now, as far as the consistency and the profile, obviously that's a 5 out of 5 because these guys absolutely know what they're doing. Wonderful, wonderful, great stuff. So you want to check these guys out. Definitely go on to tanksauce.com, and obviously you can check them out on Facebook, check them out on Twitter as well, and obviously Instagram. They've got a huge Instagram page. A lot of people follow these guys. They are really, really down to earth, great to work with, and great customer service. Like I said, wonderful flavors. There's got to be something here that hits something for each and every one of you. So definitely go on to Take Sauce on Instagram to give these guys a shout out. Now, first of all, I know I look exhausted. Forgive me for that. And I know you got a massive echo going on in the background here, but I would rather give you guys something to look at in another review than just bust my butt acting all GQ, you know what I mean? This is Joe of All Vapes at his finest right now. So the next couple of reviews, hopefully you're going to see a lot more going on in the Vape Cave. I'm going to repaint the wall, give it a nice kind of a grassy green color, because that's my style, as you guys know. A lot more things coming up in the future as far as interviews and working with a lot of great companies, working with a couple companies out of Canada, as a matter of fact. I've got some more reviews coming up for some out-of-country e-juice manufacturers. That's going to be really awesome. So there is still a lot going on in spite of all the regulation crap. You know, I mean, we really are doing a heck of a lot better than the sky is falling people out there. You know what I mean? So stick with it, guys, okay? Because we're not going away. We're going to have a lot more fun here in Joe of All Vapes. Check me out on Instagram, obviously, at Joe of All Vapes. I've got a lot of great discount codes going on for some great sponsors and a lot of great people that I work with that, you know, I've tried their stuff and I just want to share it with you guys. So definitely give that a follow. I really appreciate you guys' support. So this is Joe of All Vapes, your eye in the vaping sky, even though I'm in the vape cave, wishing you stay humble, love yourselves, love each other, and you keep it cloudy.